Hello, welcome on the planet and beyond. And look, I state beyond because we're dealing with other forces that some people don't want to talk about and think about, but it's really real. And it's to the point where certain information has to be released because it can no longer be denied. So, welcome. I want to talk a little bit about the future of sustainability, the future of the planet. There are some progressions that we have conducted that are going to be considered irreversible. Some of those are a lot to do with drilling. Okay, anything that goes beyond certain layers of the earth, it's hard to reverse the damages. Okay, so for example, there's a lot of explosions occurring to extract whatever minerals, gold, silver, diamonds, metals, etc., other chemicals. Those types of processes cannot be recovered because it was formed from volcanic activity. And no one wants hot flowing magma over the planet just to recover the planet and get it back to where it needs to be. So, what do? We as a people, as each individual organization, have to start a plan and to see where are things going. Is it beneficial to continue doing what we're doing for the health of the company? Because that's what everyone is thinking about, their bottom line, the health of the people, the planet, the animals, as well as the other systems that are going to be affected by it. Okay. And so those other systems, especially, is water. Okay. Because water glides over the face of the earth, goes into rivers, lakes, streams, estuaries, mangroves, and eventually goes into the ocean and is cycled back into these river freshwater systems through evaporation so that salt water is able to be evaporated as the sun's rays hit the ocean and the fresh water raises up into clouds. The clouds traverse over the planet and they release precipitation. Some of the precipitation comes down as rain, some of it as snow, sleet, hail, etc. So, what does that look like? We, as an environmental consulting firm, place sustainability first. Okay. So, that looks like what is happening, the beginning, middle, and end. The middle is what products are created. Okay, so when it comes to balancing a chemical equation, you think about the products and the reactants. Okay, so what is being reacted to form whatever you're forming? If you're forming plastic, if that plastic is further being built into, say, a tricycle or so, when that tricycle is no longer in use, it becomes a waste. That is the product of those reactants, is the base materials, those materials, and then are thus formed into a tricycle, and then the tricycle eventually becomes waste. What are we doing to ensure that we don't just add waste to the landfill? There really isn't a cyclic pattern unless the individual company decides, if for some reason this product is now a waste item, they know how to bring that item back in and separate it into its original parts. Okay. So, excuse me. I love how some of the operations are done in India because they pretty much revamp anything. Okay. They've gotten to the point where it's like they know their part of the planet needs assistance. And so, therefore, they're like, okay, let's see what we can do with the materials that we have. However, that's not always the route. Therefore, the best way for us to create a cyclic pattern would be to introduce the fire element. A lot of waste end up going into the water element. Water is not a waste disposal in any manner, even though bodily waste go into our water systems. Um, bodily waste go into our water systems. However, that is not where the majority of our waste should go. It should actually be destroyed by the fire element. However, because we combine chemicals by pressure, by extreme heat, etc., it creates a unnatural product. And so that unnatural product is not able to be broken down by natural means. And therefore, as it's not broken down by natural means, we have to introduce the fire element to break it down. However, when it's burned, those toxins that are released, they go into the atmosphere, affecting our respiratory system, our skin, our hair, reproductive system, digestive system, all sorts of things. So between here and there is working on an innovation that addresses the atmospheric gases that are released to contain them and process them in a way that's efficient, and also using what energy is generated from that design. So I didn't want to talk too much, but this is the first time I popped on live to have a conversation, and I would love for you all to like, share, subscribe, share it with other people that are interested in doing better for the planet. We only have one planet. This is the legacy. I know a lot of people are focusing on that, as you should. What is a legacy you want to leave on the planet? But if we have no planet, we cannot leave a legacy. So this is first and foremost and most important, especially our water system. Fresh water is less than 3% of the entire planet. Most of it is locked away in glaciers and on mountaintops. And so therefore, we need to ensure that we don't reach higher levels of climate temperatures, global warming, which will melt the glaciers, and those glaciers, the waters will mix into the salt water and therefore cause a rift in the balance of fresh water and salt water, minimizing the amount of fresh water that we have available. So anyway, I hope this was informative. I'm going to do some sessions when it comes to actually teaching different areas of environmental science. If you're interested in that, go over to the website betweenhtllc.com for more information. I'm probably going to post some blogs tonight. I'm probably going to do some more reading and writing, grants, etc. So if you have anything that you think I would be interested in, please email me at betweenhtllc@gmail.com. Thank you.